Happy New Year's Eve day, everybody. I just woke up pretty much, and I have to talk about these sheets that my grandma got me for Christmas. Oh my God, they're so comfortable. I was worried that they were going to be too hot. I usually have like three friggin' quilts on my bed, so when I put these on, I took all the quilts off except for the one that I just bought, this is by the brand, the big one. It's from Kohl's. I think I paid like $20 for it. It was really affordable, and it's one of those fake down ones, but it's not super warm like I was hoping. So it is a thinner blanket. But with these sheets, which is basically like putting two fleece throws, like you're in a fleece throw sandwich, plus the pillows are made of the same thing. It's like the perfect amount of warmth with one thin quilt and these sheets. So definitely recommend them if you like super soft, cozy sheets. It feels so good on your feet and everything while you're sleeping. Um, what was I gonna say? They do have these in a bunch of colors. She got these off of QVC, I know that. And you have to wash them in like cold water and not dry them super hot or anything, but um I really like them. I like them so far. So, um I wanted to mention that because I said in the video where I was showing them that I would let you guys know if I liked them or not, and I really like them. They're super comfy. And I'm glad she got this color because it matches the gray. Like the pink and gray is very girly. Not that Steven likes it, but um yeah, it was super comfortable. It is getting like little fuzz balls stuck all over my clothes, but I think that's just because they've only been washed once. They haven't been through the wash a bunch of times. But they're super comfy, so I thought I would say that. I'm not on camera right now because I just woke up. But today, I think my friend is coming over with her kids so I can finally give them their Christmas presents. And that's probably all I'm doing today because I don't really want to go out on New Year's Eve because, like, the stores are probably going to be jam packed, well, the grocery stores at least, but yeah, that's it for now. So I got my butt out of bed. Um, ugh. I was just laying there playing on my phone because it was so comfy. But my bestie is coming over at like noon, I think she said. So I have a few hours. I just want to pick up a little bit upstairs, but her kids are gonna probably destroy everything anyway, so I'm not too concerned about it. I gotta turn my light on. um, so I just figured I would sit here and chat while I put my makeup on. Um, like I mentioned in the last video, Steven's dad showed up on Saturday um, when he came a little bit after my grandma and uncle came. Like my uncle was already, he had just finished installing the garbage disposal, which is so much quieter than the one we used to have, by the way. I'm super excited about that. I didn't realize it was going to be any quieter. I just needed a new garbage disposal. But I'm pretty psyched that that one's quieter because the other one was just sounded like this giant grinding machine every time you turned it on. My eyes are already watering. I shouldn't even put makeup on. See, I have little fuzz balls all over me from the sheets. So his dad came. Seemed like he was in a mood right away, which I was kind of like, the whole time he was here, I was like, why did you even bother coming? I think that he came to, like, because his wife's mother lives maybe like 40 minutes from here, maybe a little more than that. And one of them usually comes down every weekend to check on her. Um, So I think that he did that and then just didn't feel like driving all the way back home, so he spent the night here. But like, no, it just, he was here for maybe not even 10 minutes, and my family was here, and then he left. Like, I don't know if he was pissed that we had them over or what, but I don't know. Steven's trying to make it sound like, not like he's lying to me, but Steven thinks that it's because his dad didn't even talk to him that much the whole time he was here. Like, the one thing he got out of him was that his sisters have been, both Steven's aunts have been on his dad's ass about getting all the stuff done so they can have their money, because God forbid. And I guess he's trying to take care of it himself now. Like, he's not doing it through the lawyer, which I don't agree with that. I don't think that's a smart thing to do, especially with his bitchy aunt that's like so by the book with everything, and we need to do this and this and this, but she didn't want to bother having anything to do with his grandma or helping out when she was alive. Now I feel like I've got something in my eye. But anyway, Steven thinks he was in a mood about that and pissed off over that. But I have this picture of Aiden that I have to give to my friend too when she comes. I couldn't find a little, they didn't have these little sized frames for them at Dollar Tree, and that's where I usually get them from. So anyway, he took off. I think he went to eat or something. I don't know. He was gone for a while. Then he came back. I think he like, when he came back, he just went in, because when he stays here now, he stays in Steven's grandma's room, because we haven't turned that into our room yet. So there's still a bed in there, and he just closed the door, and he was in there like almost all night until like I was gonna make dinner, and Steven went in there to talk to him, and like we gave him his, I had a mug made with Aiden's pictures on it for him for Christmas, and then he didn't even talk much, and then he went back in the room and shut the door for the rest of the night. So like, I don't know, it just aggravates me that like he visits and he doesn't spend any time with Aiden or anything. And I know he was mad that like we moved things around and stuff, but like, he's not the one that has to live here. It doesn't, you're gonna kick us out of here anyway when you decide that you're gonna sell this house, so why can't I move things and put them where I want them so that while I'm living here, it can look the way I want it to look? I don't know. Because I know Steven had said, the other day I cleaned up the living room, like totally cleaned it up. Aside from taking down the Christmas stuff, which I need to do today or tomorrow. But like vacuuming stuff that hadn't been vacuumed in ages because we couldn't move his grandma's chair and everything, and she was always in the way. So when I did that, Steven had kept saying that his dad wants to move the couch. Like, I don't know why it matters to him, because he's not the one living here. He comes and spends like 6 hours here, goes to bed, and goes home super early in the morning. But he kept saying that his dad wanted the couch to be moved so that the back was against the railing. Like, I'll have to show you if you haven't seen the living room, but like, when you come in the door, the front door, and there's immediately stairs, because it's a split level, which I hate that too, but there's like a railing, a metal railing at the top of like where the living room starts when you come up the stairs. And he wanted the couch back against there, because I guess it used to be there a long time ago. And so when I was moving everything, I stuck it over there just for like to see how it looked. I do like it there for if you're sitting there watching TV, because it's more like even with the TV. But I don't like the couch's back being against the railing like that, because Aiden wants to like get up and sit on the back of the couch, and I do not want him flipping over the railing and cracking his head open. So, of course, that night when I had the couch there, I was sitting there watching TV, and then Aiden comes up and goes to sit on the back of the couch, and I'm like, no! I'm like, that's just an accident waiting to happen. So I moved the couch back. And if his dad's got a problem with that, F him, because I'm not leaving the couch over there and having an accident with Aiden. So yeah.
I can't go to bed yet.
there was that.
I can't go to bed yet.
And then he keeps saying that he's gonna take the living room TV because he wants that, and his grandma had just bought that one. And Steven's like, then take it, and he still didn't take it this time. So I don't know. This is like, I keep saying it, but it's like our living situation right now is like we're renting from a landlord, and I hate it because every little thing we want to do, we get criticized for it. And like, I bought that paint that I showed you a while ago to paint my office, and then all that crap happened where we didn't know what was going to go on with his grandma, and if she was going to the nursing home or whatever, if we were going to get kicked out of here. So I never ended up painting it. And now I'm just going to save that for when we do finally move, because he's going to get pissed if we paint a room like pinkish purple, because he's not going to want it that color when he tries to sell it. But it's just like, so much stuff has to be fixed in this house, and I know he's not going to want to do any of it. I wish my eyes would stop watering. Like, he keeps talking about wanting to rip the deck off, which, that sucks because I really like having a deck. But, like, he wants to either rebuild it super small or not have it at all. I don't know. I guess the deck was never built properly to begin with. Like, it's not up to code because it's not cemented into the ground like it's supposed to be. Like, I know everywhere is different, but in Massachusetts, there's certain, like, laws about that. Where if you're gonna put an addition on your house, you have to have the legs of it cemented into the ground, and it's not. So I think he's thinking about that when it comes to selling it. But he's also super cheap about everything. So, like, there's that.
Don't single.
What it comes down to is, and I think I've said this before, I can't stand not knowing what's going to happen. Like, I would like, if we have to wait like this, I would like a friggin' drawn out plan. I don't want to just be told all of a sudden when he decides he's going to sell it, hey, you got to find a new place. Because as I've explained many times,
Classroom hamburgers.
That's going to spike my anxiety levels through the roof.
Burgers? Yeah, classroom burgers.
It's going to just make my anxiety levels go through the roof. And I'm not like I have an eyelash in my eye. I'm not like a fly by the seat of your pants kind of person. I don't want to just take it as it comes, and he's like forcing me to do that because he's got no freaking plan of what's gonna happen. This is probably so aggravating because I have to keep wiping my eyes. It's aggravating to me too, believe me. But is there an eyelash in this eye too? Jesus. My eyes are like super uncomfortable now. That's why they're watering all over the place. Anyway, I just wanted to update and like tell you guys what went on this weekend. Because I was super aggravated. Oh my god. I need to dye my hair. I bought hair dye like 2 weeks ago and I still didn't do it. Because I've been so lazy about doing it. So. That tree has no ornaments on it anymore because Aiden knocked it over the other night. Oh, and on Saturday morning, before all this crap happened, when everybody came over, I fell, like I slid down the stairs, and I like landed with most of my weight on the railing. It's like such a deep bruise though, it's not even purple or anything yet. You can see a little bit right there. So it was like from here to here hurts. And then I whacked my like hip / upper butt area on the steps. And that just kills. Like I can't sit leaning against this side on the couch or anything because it hurts so bad. So Saturday was an all around crappy day. But today is New Year's Eve. And Steven and I are actually gonna like try and have a little celebration tonight because 2018 was a terrible year for us. I think it was bad for a lot of people, but I just like, this was one of the worst years in my existence, so I want to just bring in 2019 with open arms and hope that it's a much better year. But I think that's all I had to say for now, so I will talk to you guys later. Hi guys, we are back on the grind today. Today is, I'm so off on what days it is. What date it is. Today is Wednesday, January 2nd. So I didn't even film, what, the past couple of days? I don't know. Not like we did anything on New Year's Eve. Steven and I just had some drinks, and I drank like 2 cans of the Seagram's wine cooler things and a glass of champagne, and I woke up sick to my stomach at like 4 in the morning. So I'm not a big drinker. When I do drink, I don't drink much because I get sick. So it was just a quiet New Year's Eve. It was nice. I got a whole bunch of crap to do today because I have to take down the Christmas stuff. I still haven't done that yet. I don't even know if I'm going to get to it today. I have a bunch of orders that I need to fill. And I have to go to Walmart. I need to get a new lamp for the living room because I moved the living room around a bit and the lamp that's in there is just like leaning and pissing me off. So I need to get a new lamp. I need to get... I don't know why it's doing that. I need to get a towel bar, like a towel holder. Why? What is going on? I need to get a towel holder for the upstairs bathroom because it keeps falling off the wall when you go to put a freaking towel on it. Sorry, I'm distracted. I got like these lights keep going on this thing and I don't know why. It's saying service 4-wheel drive. Haven't even used 4-wheel drive on this yet. Yeah, we're gonna go in a second, Aid. He's actually excited to go to school today. And then I just need to get a few groceries and stuff. So we'll be going to Walmart. Hi. I got this cool thing. It's called like a kick pad for the, it's like an over the seat back protector. Because he likes to put his feet up and I don't want his feet all over the back of the seat. So it came as a 2-pack on Amazon for like $12. I don't know if I mentioned them or not already. I might have mentioned them when I first bought them, but I put one in here and I put one in the Sonic because obviously Aiden sits on the same side all the time, so I don't know why it's saying service 4-wheel drive. I'm gonna have to have Uncle Pete look at this because we shouldn't be having problems when we just bought this thing. Yeah. So, those are my plans for today. Not much else going on. My friend came over with her kids on Saturday. No. What day did they come over? I'm so confused. They came over on Monday. What are you doing? Going 2 miles an hour. Look up. They came over on Monday. The kids played, made a giant mess, and they had fun. God, I can't even think. I haven't gotten up this early the past, like, what, 12-ish days that he had off. But thankfully he's like ready to go back, so that's pretty cool. He wasn't like fighting with me this morning. But I'm gonna shut this off for now because the sun is gonna make everything blurry, so I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, I figure I'll try to record some more now because I don't know how much I'm gonna get recorded this week. The girl at Walmart, the door greeter girl, just complimented my bag, my Stranger Things mini backpack. I switched it back to this. I've had this one for a while, but the one I had, both of the zippers broke, and I really liked that one so much. It was like bright red and it had silver studs all over it, and I got that from JCPenney. It was normally like $100. No, not JCPenney. TJ Maxx. The original price on it was $113, and I got it for $9. And now I know why, because both the zippers broke, and I haven't even had that for a year yet. I think I got it in the summertime. I don't know. I had like topics I wanted to talk about too, and now I'm drawing a blank. I was going to talk about music because I'm one of those people that, like, people will find out that I like a certain musical artist and be like, really? Because I come across as very, like, I like rock and roll and that's it. But I listen to pretty much everything. I think I've told you guys that. Like, everything from, like, I still love the Backstreet Boys. They were my favorite when I was a lot younger, but I still love them. I listen to everything. I love Eminem. So much different stuff. So I wanted to talk about that because I don't remember what it was I was listening to the other day that somebody was like, really? But that just sparked like, hey, I should have a conversation about that. So are there any musical artists that you guys really like and enjoy that like friends and family members are like, really? You listen to them? Because that happens to me a lot. And like, another thing with me is it's hard for me to get into newer artists because I've been listening to so many of the same bands and musicians for so long. And I don't like a lot of new stuff. Like, it all sounds very, like, I don't know how to describe it, overproduced and too much friggin' auto-tune, and I don't like stuff like that. Like, if you can't perform live and sound the same live as you do on your album, then I lose lots of love for you, because that happened to me with My Chemical Romance. I loved them, and I've seen them twice, and both times they were horrible live. Like, you could not hear Gerard Way at all. Everything sounded like mush, like they just weren't good live. And I know a lot of people are gonna get mad at me for that, but like, I've seen them twice, and both times that happened. I could give them a pass if it was only once, like maybe they were having a bad night, but twice that happened. And that was years apart. Like, they opened for Green Day, and they opened for Blink-182. The last time I saw Blink-182 together, as like Mark, Tom, and Travis. So, both times they sucked. Anyway, there are only a few like newer artists that I've been able to get into, and they're like Post Malone. I really like Post Malone. That's like a genre of music that everybody's like, you like him? But I think he's kind of universal. Like, a lot of people I know like him. And then what else is newer that I don't know? He's not really newer, but I really love Mike Posner. Like, he looks totally different now than he used to. He was the Bow Chicka Wow Wow guy, and he used to just have like a shaved buzz cut head and clean cut and everything. Now he's got big bushy hair and a full beard and everything. I did not recognize him when I saw his new video, but I think he just has like the nicest voice. It's so calming. It's a super like soothing, mellow voice, and I just love all his songs. So he's one that's like, people are surprised that I like him. And then you know who I really love, and I'm so sad that he is dead, is Lil Peep. Like, I don't even know how I started listening to him, but I think like the first song I heard was Awful Things, and I was like, this is really catchy. And then I started downloading his music, and then he died because of friggin' drugs. Drugs, man, I'm telling you, don't do drugs. But yeah, I really enjoy his music. It's very like depressing. I don't know why he's labeled as a rapper, because like maybe some of his songs, but I don't see him as a rapper. He's just like a singer. I don't see his songs as rap songs, sorry. He does have like rappers on some of his songs, but and then of course when he passed, Good Charlotte did a cover of Awful Things, and I love that so much. They did like, if you look on YouTube, they have like his funeral service, and Good Charlotte performed during that, or they just like inserted a clip of them performing it. I don't know, but that was when I heard them singing that. Yeah, that's pretty much my my musical discussion. And it's hard for me to get into newer music, but there's some that I like. I just don't like the super auto-tuney crap. Like, I'm trying to like think of like Kanye West. I cannot stand him. Not only is he like the most egotistical, ignorant prick I've ever seen, but like his music sucks. He cannot sing. If you put him anywhere without auto-tune, he's gonna sound like shit. His music is horrible. The only song of his I ever found catchy was that Monster one that he did with Nicki Minaj and a bunch of other people. That's it. And because that one's not all super auto-tuned, I guess, is why I don't mind that one. But everything else is like, bleh. I don't know why he's so popular. Him and his stupid wife that's like famous for being famous because she doesn't have talent, jack shit. None of that family does. But don't get me started on that. So, since it's New Year's, I don't really make New Year's resolutions because, like most people, I never end up sticking to them. I downloaded that MyFitnessPal app, and for a week I've been using it to track everything I eat because I want to try and be healthier and stick to a certain amount of calories a day so I can lose some weight. I want to get rid of my double chin. That's like the main thing I want to get rid of. And just like all around be healthier and cook at home more because we've been eating fast food and stuff way too often because I get too lazy and I don't feel like cooking. But I need to change that. And I also want to try to be more positive because 2018 was horrible and I was very negative about stuff because I just kept expecting bad things to happen, and it was like it just one thing after another kept getting worse. So I want to try and at least look at the bright side of things instead of always being negative, like, oh, this happened, well, blah 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 blah. Like, Steven wrecked our Scion, which we both really liked that car, but we ended up getting this, which we both feel a lot safer driving, and we both like it better. It's 4-wheel drive, so it's going to be a lot better when it snows. If it ever snows this winter, we've had like a sprinkling of snow, and that was it. So that is a positive. We got a better vehicle that we really enjoy. And then, like, Steven's neck surgery was a big thing last year that had me bummed out for a while because he wasn't working, and then he started taking care of his grandma, and then he hurt his neck and he had to have surgery on his neck, and then he wasn't getting paid at all. So the good that came out of that was he is better now and got his job back, and now I was gonna say, I don't know if I should talk about this, but I highly doubt anyone that he works with watches my videos. So one of his friends at work just got, I guess he's gonna give his 2 weeks notice because he just got hired as a manager at a new place, and apparently there's jobs where they want guys. It's like a new place that's opening, so they're still hiring people, and they want guys for jobs that just entail like sitting on a forklift all day and moving stuff, which would be perfect for him because it doesn't involve the heavy lifting that he keeps having to do because he moves carpets around all day. And he said, his friend said he's going to try and get him in there once he's in. So if that happened, that would be much better, because he's still, I know I said he went to the emergency room a couple weeks ago. It was like the week before Christmas. And they basically told him that that's very common to have residual pain like that after you have that surgery and have it feel the same as it did before you had the surgery because of your muscles and your tendons and everything. So the work that he's doing is aggravating it, even though they told him he could go back to doing the same line of work. So basically, both of us agree that he needs a new job not lifting stuff. And if this guy can get him that job, then that would be great. And then again, we don't know what's going on with having to move or anything. His dad was just here, didn't mention anything about it because he didn't really talk to us the whole time he was here. But if we have to move, I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. But if we do, then we have that issue of, like, if we did go to Vermont like we want to, I'm not even, like, completely sold on that. The only reason I want to go there is because we could get so much more bang for our buck when it comes to buying a house. Houses here are, like, really expensive for tiny houses, and I don't want a little tiny, like, 2-bedroom. I'd be happy with 2 bedrooms because we just need one for us and one for Aiden, but would prefer 3 so that we can still have an office, like, workspace for me. But if it had, like, a basement, like a finished basement, then that would be fine because I could just make that our work area. There's just lots of stuff to think about, and rather than being negative about it all, I'm trying to look on the bright side of it all. That is just a better way to be, and I will be a lot less aggravated and angry all the time and stressed. I'm really enjoying the fact that we're actually alone in the house now, and everything's a lot calmer and just going smoother. Even though we have to pay all the bills, it's still a lot less stressful than when his grandma was there, and when, oh God, that horrible time when his aunt and cousin were constantly coming over and staying for weeks at a time. I am so glad that's over with and we don't have to deal with them anymore. I did see that his aunt's house is on the market again, the one that his grandma helped her get that she, like, never paid on, and I don't even know if they're still living there. They're trying to sell it for $40,000 more than what it's valued at, which is hysterical because the roof is, like, falling off and needs to be replaced, and she's not going to do it because she never even pays on the house. She's not going to replace the roof. I honestly don't understand how they're still staying there, if they are still there, because the mortgage is like $1,500 a month, and there is no way she's paying that. She never had any money. She was always asking his grandma for money for stuff, like even for a haircut. I can't afford it. But not my stress anymore because I don't have to deal with her anymore. I can guarantee you they'll both be arrested again after she gets the money from his grandma dying, because they're gonna blow it all on drugs or get a new car that her son's gonna crash or something, and they'll all get arrested because neither one of them have a friggin' license. He did get arrested. I think I mentioned that. Him and his girlfriend were arrested at the end of September, I believe it was, or October. So I really don't know whatever happened with that, because it's hard to look up court stuff in Massachusetts. When they lived in Florida, I can Google that, their names and everything, and their, like, entire court dockets come up. Massachusetts is not that easy. Like, all I can find is the newspaper articles about them getting arrested and nothing else. Like, it said the court dates where they were supposed to appear in court, could not find anything about it. And there were a couple times a long time ago that I actually, like, paid to try to get information, and it gives you, like, generic information. If you pay like $1 or a couple dollars, it's not even worth it on those sites because it just gives you generic crap that I could have found through Google anyway. It's such a waste. But that is about it. I am home now, so I'm gonna go put the stuff away that I just bought, put the lamps up because I got a little table lamp for the living room and the standing lamp. So it's just a black one with like a white shade. So I'm hoping that that will look okay in there. But the other ones need to go because they're just old. And I hope that I hope it takes the same light bulbs, and if not, I hope that I have some light bulbs lying around because I didn't buy any. I realized that after I got out of there. And I didn't find a towel rack because I need like an 18-inch one, and all they had was a big long 24-inch one and then a tiny one. So I'll just either go somewhere else or order it online. But I'm gonna go do this stuff now. If I remember, I'll show you guys what the lamps look like. And I will talk to you later. Oh, the flash is always on this phone. So this is the new lamp. I really like it. It's a lot taller than the one we had. Look at this, is the piece of junk that was there. We really needed a new one because like the lampshade is really yellow. Don't mind the crayons everywhere. The lampshade is really yellow, so even when I have the bright white light in here, like what's in there right now, it was still a yellow light and it drove me nuts. And it's super short, so having the lamp higher kind of illuminates more of the room, I feel. And then I just got a little tiny, this was the one that was on the table, the side table, and I got a little tiny LED one that is really bright. So 2 new lamps. I'm going to stick these in the attic just so that we have them in case of an emergency, like if one of these breaks. But I have to take down the Christmas stuff now, and I don't feel like doing it. I'm going to put the rest of the groceries away and then take down the tree and the rest of the ornaments and decorations and hope that I don't forget anything. It looks empty in here without the Christmas stuff up, but I got it all taken down. That stuff's all down, so his tent is back in the corner and kind of out of the way, which is nice. I still gotta figure out this mess over here, because like I said, I want to keep his toy box out here. But hopefully in the spring, I can put his Jeep outside and put like a tarp over it. I just don't want to leave it outside like all winter because the battery's gonna end up dying just like with an actual car, and you're supposed to charge it like every 30 days even if they're not using it. So I did just charge it the other day overnight, so it's still going good right now. But yeah, this corner is gonna be my next project. I might just get rid of that table altogether and throw it in the attic because I put this bookshelf over here. This is all the Christmas stuff that needs to go back. That bookshelf used to be in my office, so that's there now. And the black one that I was going to put in that corner is what the TV's on now. So we got rid of the old TV stand, and it takes up less room because it's thinner than the old TV stand was. The old one came out to you can see the mark on the rug where it came out to, so it's a little bit more compact over there now. And I gotta get rid of his old desk because nobody wants it. No one that I know wants it. And that's about it. So it looks neater in here, except for this godforsaken rug. I don't know why anybody would ever think that cream is a good color for a carpet that is like a high traffic area. I'm supposed to be meeting my friend today, and I swear it rains every time we meet up. Has anybody ever seen that show, How Far is Tattoo Far? And then I guess the British version is just Tattoo of Us. That is the fakest crap I've ever seen. Like, it keeps coming up, the clips from that show keep coming up as suggestions in my YouTube subscriptions on my YouTube page. And I've watched a couple of them, and I've seen like people's reaction videos to them and stuff. It is the fakest. All those tattoos are not real. Like, you never see the needle actually puncturing the skin on the show. They make it seem as if like these people just had these tattoos done because they have the bandages on them still, and yet none are ever red, none are ever shiny, none are ever irritated, none are ever bleeding. Like, granted, not every tattoo bleeds a lot, okay? I have enough all over different parts of my body to tell you that, like, my wrist and, like, pretty much all the ones on my arm didn't bleed much. But, like, when you have one near muscle, it's gonna bleed a ton. Because my neck was disgusting. I was bleeding so much when I had that done. Here come my notifications. Are we done now? But yeah, for them to not even be shiny or anything makes no sense to me. And I don't know how so many people fall for that. Because there's like people in the comments of the video trying to be like, not every tattoo bleeds, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but it's a known fact that it's trauma to the skin and there's going to be some sort of irritation. Especially like when people get giant ones, like on your shoulder, like this big. There is no way that your skin is not going to at least be red after having that done. So if you watch either of those shows, just know that they're complete BS. It's just, I'm sure that those people are actually tattoo artists, but they're probably just doing it with marker instead, because there's no way that those are real. But yes, I thought I would just chime in with that because that aggravated me. But we're gonna go to school now. You wanna say bye?
Bye, everybody. I go to school.
I'll see you guys later or tomorrow or
Bye,
whenever.
everybody.
Hey guys. Oh my goodness. Today is Friday, so I'm gonna probably end the vlog today. I don't have much going on. I have to catch up on work, and after I drop Aiden at school, I need to go to Staples and see if I can find some sort of small shipping boxes, because I'm totally out of the ones I usually use, and I had ordered them, and they usually ship them within 24 hours, but I think they might have been like backed up from the holidays, and they haven't even sent me a shipping confirmation yet. So I don't know. I know on the Staples website they have the size I need, but I don't think I've ever seen them in the store. So I'm gonna have to just go look. If not, I'm gonna have to start shipping the stuff in the small priority mailboxes, which is gonna cost me more to ship everything, but it's my own fault because I didn't think ahead and order more boxes in time. Let's say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.